Welcome to Kusum.net. This is ASP.NET MVC tutorial and you are watching part 79 areas in MVC. So in this session you will learn areas in MVC. Before watching this video, please watch my part 75, 76 and 77 and 78. In this part 78 I was explaining about different types of action results in ASP.NET MVC. So areas in MVC. When you create a new ASP.NET MVC application, the following folders are created within the root directory: models, views, and controllers. This structure is fine for simple applications, but when your application gets big and complex, maintaining your models, views, and controllers can get complicated. The structure of a complex ASP.NET MVC application can be very easily maintained using areas. It's common for a typical job portal to have the following functional areas like employee area, employer area, administrator area. So for each developer work for each field, for employee or employer or administrator, you need area. So these functional areas, employee areas, like these functional areas allows a job seeker to create their profile, upload resume and perform a job search. For employer area, these functional areas allows a job provider to create employer profile, upload jobs, search for suitable candidates. For administrator, the functional area is allows to administrator to configure the site and maintain, right? So in short, areas are introduced in ASP.NET MVC2 that follows us to break down a large complex application into several small sections called areas. Areas can have their own sets of models, views, controllers, and routes. So let's flip to the Visual Studio and check how to do it. Okay, this is my application and I have this controller. Inside of controller, I will create one new controller. Let's create a controller, give it the name home. Okay, so this is my root directory controller, and now I will create uh, for this application areas for employer, employee, and admin. So I will right click on this application name, add area, give the name of area. Suppose its name is admin. Okay. Uh, okay. So admin area is created and admins its own controllers, models, views you can see here and class file. Okay. So this admin area is created. Now I will create employer area. So right click on areas folder, add area, employer. Okay. So when this area is created, employer, inside of that there is controllers, models, views of own it. Okay. Now another area I will create for employee. So add area, named, give name it employee, right? So there all controllers of the employee, controllers, models and views are created. Okay. So here is the three areas: admin, employee and employer, and there's three areas have self, controllers, views and models. Okay. Now this root controller, these all things are present in this root directory of the application, and this root directories controller have this home controller. Let's create index view page for this index method for the root directory. Add view, give it the name same and index. Let's give the name home page area, right? And now we will create for all areas the controllers. For admin area, create controller home, give the same name. Let's create the view page for admin. So right click on the index method, create this method and give it the same name of that controller. So admins area page. Okay, same like that. Let's create for employee controller, create a new controller, same home controller, give the same name home, create a page for its index method, give it the name, same controller name, employee area page. Let's go to the employer area now and let's create a same home controller for it, home, and let's create index page of this employer control. Give the name same employers area page, right? Okay, so for all the controllers there is a page index is created now. Now this root controller's home controller is present in the root.config file. Let's inside of the app start, go to the root config and see what here there is namespace is new web application 4.controllers. The namespace is created for the root directory, okay, for the home controller of the root, and for this areas, admin areas where it is present, you have to open the class file of it, and you can see here the root config area for it is created using new action equal to index, but these area files have no controller name. Okay, so let's give it the name controller equal to home. Okay, and same like that for all you have to do the admin for done employee, and inside of the employee let's open class file and give here the controller name so that we can open individually areas at view page. Okay, so controller equal to home, this, save it, and last employer. For employer, go to the class file, add the name of the controller, controller equal to home, right? So all things are done. For all areas controller, I have add controller name inside of the configuration file or root config class. Okay, and for the root directory this controller, home controller, have this root directory, and inside of that already pass the controller name. So no need to do there anything. Okay. Now let's run the application and we're gonna check whether our project is run or not. Okay. So whenever you run the project, it will start the root directories home controller page index. Okay. This is home page area and it's a view now. Now I want to open the areas. First I will open admin area. So write the name of area admin, and you can see here the page of the admins is opened. Why? Because we have add inside of the root class the name of the controller. If we don't write that, then it will give the error. Same like that for employee. It will open the area page of the employee, right? And for employer, it will open the employer's page, right? So our work is done now. So in short, areas are introduced in ASP.NET MVC 2 that allows us to break down a large complex application into several small sections called areas, and areas can have their own sets of models, views, controllers, and routes, right? So this is the end of my video session, and thank you for listening this video. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe it, share it. Thank you. Have a good day.